Hey y'all, it's Nancy the Handy Scandy. Welcome back for another crafty venture. Hey y'all, I just wanted to do a quick recap of the snowman projects that I've made for hashtag snowmen of January. And I do apologize that I didn't get more done than I did because I had anticipated that. And I also apologize for not being able to get out and see everybody's projects on all the social media platforms. I have tried and I will continue, but I've just not been feeling great. I'm dealing with some weakness and some other things, and doing the best that I can, like all of us are, right? And still trying to keep up with everything else. So quick little recap, if you will, and just a reminder that we've already started the hashtag Halloween for February. What I'll do beyond February, I can't commit to anything just yet, but know that Tina over at Crafty Bean on YouTube is hosting Gingerbread of February. So if you are more into gingerbread, or maybe you're into both gingerbread and Halloween / Valentine's Day, yeah, I just encourage you, play with whatever hashtags you want to play with, but there's so many options and there's just so much inspiration and fun to be had. So all right, on with the projects. So I am going to start with these cute little snowman cutout tags. They are made from die cut from Miss Anna White at Impression Obsession. And these were probably, if I'm remembering correctly, the first projects that I made. In fact, you know what? Let me move this basket over because it's blocking some of my light. So they're very, very cute. It's a very sweet die. I actually recently bought the die that's an accessory die. It has two different types of hats, and it has, oh my goodness, a little to-go coffee mug and some other things. But anyway, so I made these three. I used a variety of different supplies. As you can see, I did a lot of inking, a lot of stamping. Yeah. This was a little die that was just in my stash. These are foliage from Whimsy Stamps. This foliage is from Whimsy as well. And that little paper button came with the die. So all three of these have the paper button on them, and this guy has the paper button as well. But I did add a little wooden snowflake and some more of the foliage. So I think they are all very cute, very easy to do, a little time consuming, but not complicated. Yeah, and you could put, dang it, you could put whatever you want to in his hands. He can be holding anything you want him to hold. So super cute. And then a couple more tags. Now these two tags I made with the same die. We'll look at this one first. This one I made, and then I did the other one on a video or on a live. So same concept, right? I just did the snowman, and then I adhered him to a tag. And then I added another tag to the back to make it nice and clean and to add to some of that stability, or add some stability to the top tag. And just the same things. I had this circle. This was actually bright white. This was just in my stash and I pulled it out. Same with these little snowflakes. I just think he's super cute. I love, love, love these snowmen. And now on their noses, I did them different shades of orange, even brown, as you can see, because I feel like that kind of promoted or reinforced that primitive vibe that I've been going for on these. So this is the one that I did on my live. So if you joined me on my live that day, thank you for spending some time with me. We had a good time. A lot of the choices on here were viewer suggestions. And yeah, I think it turned out really cute. I love this pop of copper. And then we brought some of the copper down here in the foliage as well. I think that's super cute. And he's double-fisted, if you'll notice that. He's a double-fisted coffee drinker. And we decided that it was iced Bailey's coffee. Double-fisted iced Bailey's, right? If you were watching, did I miss something? Because I feel like maybe we had something else in the coffee that I can't remember. But anyway, it was fun. And we even added some ink to this synthetic ribbon at the top, and we added another little of those wooden bows or snowflakes. And yeah, that's the tag. Super cute. I thoroughly enjoyed these, and I have a bunch of pieces already die cut ready to go. I just didn't get back to them. So they are ready for another day. And here is another tag on that same craft kind of vintagey vibe. But in this case, I had this background that was already run through the embossing folder. This is one of the Tim Holtz texture fades. He has multiple different wood grains. But I had this, die cut it out, thought it would make a perfect background, and it does. You wouldn't typically think of making a wood slice to be your background for a snowman scene, but I think it turned out really cute. And I stamped these guys onto some white cardstock, colored them up, fussy cut the little hill, fussy cut them out, and I just did the partial cutting because I kept them attached to the scene, and then I added all the extra embellies and things just to kind of top it off. So I think it's really cute. Then I added this little trim from my stash. I can't remember. I want to say this was Joann's. That's typically where I get my ribbons. Joann's or Michael's, but I'm not 100%. Added another tiny little tag, and then I added this little embellishment, and I don't know why it won't flip over the right way, but it says believe. And there you go. The little hearts are from Honeybee, and the snowflakes are from This Calls for Confetti. So there is that. And then I have a couple small ones. This one I think is absolutely adorable, and it uses a piece of tin foil that I ran through an embossing folder, and then I vintaged it up, if you will, with some acrylic paint, and die cut it down for the base of this tag. And this little guy is from the snowman and the puppy. The stamp is from Red Lead, and just stamped and colored on craft paper with watercolor pencils. Only I didn't add water to them. I just used them as colored pencils. And then of course I added all the embellishments. I added stamping, the snowflakes, the splatter, the whole nine. And I think it's absolutely adorable. I love that it's darker. I love the black. I don't know, there's just something about that I really love. And then this is my last tag. I think it's super cute. This was another embossing folder background that's just been in my stash, and I decided today's the day when I made it. This tag die is from Impression Obsession. It's another Anna White die. This die is from Sam Poole, and the company is Creative Expressions, if I'm not mistaken. And I can't remember if the die for these three tags was Tim Holtz or Whimsy Stamps, but it was one of those. I feel like that shape is Tim Holtz, but don't hold me to that. But you can always go back and check the videos. So, all right. So this one, the stamped image is again from Impression Obsession, and I just colored them up really softly, fussy cut them out, added the twine and the little, you can't tell, but it is a bit of a ribbon, and a cute little snowflake, and called it done. The end for that one. And then I have these cards, and I'm just going to pull them out and go over them real quickly. This is probably the last one that I did, if I'm not mistaken. I did it for the Whimsy Stamps channel. I think he's super cute. Oh my gosh, everything on here is from Whimsy. Colored with Olos, and of course this was from my stash, but love, love, love. I think that's super cute. And the colors are a little unexpected, so I really like that. This one falls in that prim line as well. Love. So many of them could be my favorite. How do you choose a favorite at this point? I don't know. But this one is definitely up there at the top for me. So stinking cute. Love everything about that. And then this one, I did it on a live as well. And again, if you were a part of that live, I thank you for your participation and your guidance. I think we created a lovely card together. I think it's super cute. And again, unexpected colors. But, you know, you can use whatever you want, guys. There's no color police. There's no card making police. You do what you want. If you wonder what if, give it a try. If it doesn't work, okay, you learned what not to do. Or maybe that will take you on a different route of how to do that thing differently, or to continue to build the skill. I don't know, but just don't give up on yourself. The stamp is from Brutus Monroe. I have since forwarded on to a buddy. I do love the fact that he's looking down at the cardinal perched on his nose. I think that's cute. All right, now this is one that I created with a stamp from Stampendous. I have a video for this one and the next one I'm about to show you, so you can always go find them over there as well. But this one was done with some watercolor, and then I came back in with colored pencil and a little bit of glossy accents or crystal glaze, and just added some highlights and stuff to it, and used some pattern paper in the back to make it stand out, and I think he's super cute. This is the same stamp, but a totally different vibe. This is more my vibe, but this one's also bright and happy. So I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think. But this one was very, very cute. Again, used some different pattern papers in the back. This one was actually some trash. I recycled it and ran it through an embossing folder, and I think it turned out really cute. I did stamping on all the layers. I did ink blending on all the layers. I did splatter on all the layers, and it just tied everything together. And on this one, I actually did some on the inside as well. There's that snowman card. I think he's really cute. And I watercolored him as well, but with Distress inks. So this one, this stamp set is also, or this stamp is also from this stamp set. These came together, and there's more in that stamp set. This sentiment and this little guy are from Whimsy, and this embossing folder is from Spellbinders. White panel was left over after I die cut not a star, not a heart, not a sunshine. What is this called? Snowflake. Woo, words is hard today. But when I was looking at the scrap, I thought, holy cow, that could be an aperture for a card. So that's what we did, and I think it turned out really cute. And this brown and tan cardstock was just in my stash, and of course that inspired the color scheme. This one, actually the next two are with that same idea. I cut out the shape in the middle, and then I built the card around that. And you can see that these three are all from the same stamp set. I did not put arms on this guy on purpose. I just like the idea of him just being a man or a woman. I don't know, y'all, doesn't matter. Just a snow person with their top hat and scarf. And I love the grungy, vintagey, but also kind of elegant look to this one. So cute. And the love you. Love it, love it. Now this one, again, same idea with the die cut opening and then cardstock layered on the back. I ran this panel through an embossing folder, but you can see one half is embossed, the other half is debossed. And to be honest, I can't remember if that was a happy accident or if that was on purpose. I don't remember. My gut says it was probably a happy accident, but I don't recall. Excuse me. Oh, it's about bedtime here in North Carolina. And here is the second to the last of my cards. And this was actually going to be kind of a grungy tag, but it ended up being a big 5x7 card, and I love it. Lots went into this card. I can't remember if I did a video with it or if I just talked it through on a Saturday morning makes, but yeah, very cute. Again, some more scraps of cardstock in the back, and then I kind of bridged them together with in this case, it was just white, and then I think it was white, and then I grunged it up. So this one I did a little bit on the inside and on the back as well, only because it was already messy. So I thought I'd make it look intentional. And then, of course, the foliage and the bulb pin with the snowflake and the extra tag, and then the jingle bell as well. So very, very cute. Very, very cute. And then this one was probably the first one that I made, if I'm not mistaken. Again, very grungy, very vintagey. Used another tinfoil panel on this one that I tried to do a gel plate print with, which was unsuccessful, but it created the perfect base for the start of this card. And then I did some stenciling with some, I can't remember if it was gesso that I stenciled with or if it was a black paste. I'm feeling like it was the new black paste from Tim Holtz and Ranger, if I'm not mistaken. But of course, I just have my a little frame and some little tabs here made out of some kind of a burlap jute, whatever, with some buttons and some trim. And then, of course, this snowman stamp set. This is an old Stampin' Up! Stamp. And I added just some extra stamping to this guy or to the panel as well as to the inside. Now the back is messy just because it's messy, but it does look a little intentional because it's all messy. But those, my friends, those are my snowman projects. I thank you for watching, and I hope that you found inspiration. And keep in mind that just because a specific hashtag is done, you can make snowmen all year long. And I encourage you, if that's your vibe, if that's your jam and what you want to do it. Do it. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't. And if you want to participate in the hashtag Halloween, you are welcome to join us. Does not have to be paper crafts. Anything with the Halloween theme. And again, Halloween is a mashup of Valentine's Day and Halloween. And then, of course, like I said, my friend Tina over at Crafty Bean, she has started Gingerbread of February. If I've said that I would provide something and I didn't, and you want it, please, please let me know, because I will go back and do it. It's just an honest mistake. But yeah, let me know if there's any questions that you have, and I would love for you to hop along and join us in our endeavors. If you want me to see it and I've missed it, please shoot me a message or tag me in your post, and I will do my best to get over there and see it, because I definitely want to. And again, I appreciate y'all for participating. And until next time, this is Nancy, the Handy Scandy. Mwah! I love you, and I'm out.